Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2. We are currently at the Aramis Academy School Festival and we'll take a look around before we start playing.
Welcome to the mini market.
Seems like the bazaar has been a pretty big success. Yeah, and we owe it all to you, Aria. I didn't do much, I just gave you a general blueprint and taught you some basic etiquette. You're the ones who added all the bells and whistles, you should give yourself a pat on the back. Like, seriously, I bet even the people from Faber would be impressed. You think so? I'm flattered. This year's first year students, which to say the new second years, are both ambitious and driven. I suppose that means we third years will have to work that much harder, otherwise they'll just leave us in the dust. It was a pain to get all this stuff ready, but the overwhelming positive response made it all worth it. Aria's advice really came in clutch.
Welcome to the mini market.
Azure Parfum.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in. Our entire student body has put their all into creating this year's activities, so please enjoy. Thanks a bunch!
Yoda started Sunday school at Eve Cathedral this spring. He has to pass Aramis on his way every day, so he's been able to see all the setup the students have done. I was finally able to get someone to cover for me at work today, so I figured why not come? I'm sure we have plenty of fun. Wowie! We've got shops inside the school! Looks like you're right, it's pretty impressive actually. Hey, why don't we buy some souvenirs for Paprika and all the Sunday school friends? Good idea, Mommy! You know, I think some of my teachers said they'd be here too. Maybe run into them. Is that so? Well, I guess I just have to thank them for looking after you all the time. Mommy brought me to the school festival. She said it was really dangerous before, but she decided to be okay as long as I was with her. I love spending time with Mommy. Sorry to ask you so last minute, especially during the school festival. Not at all. I'm sorry you ended up having to accompany me on my rounds. It's just, it's the only thing I have to wear at the moment. Oh, don't worry about it. Honestly, it's kind of nice seeing you like this. You really mean it? Well then, what are we waiting for?
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up
This
some
leads
food
underground,
stalls in the
right?
courtyard,
Right.
as well as
It seems like kind of a
one-on-one
medieval
basketball game.
ruin down there. The CID completed a thorough investigation of it in the wake of the incident with the garden master. In the end, they decided to seal the entrance off. It went overlooked all this time because of a multi-tiered mechanism needed to access it. Which I'd have known about the place while I was still a student here. Would have made cutting class a lot easier. And I'm sure Elaine would have given you an earful for it. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to the library. Would you mind telling me what floor it's on? Yeah, sure, let's see, the library. On the third floor of the main building. It has a whole section dedicated to the history of our republic. Please check it out while you're here. Oh, that sounds interesting, thank you so much. The hell is up with that yeah sure thing crap? Guys are supposed to be polite and professional, not whatever you were doing. Oh, sorry for not being Miss Prim and Proper. And this was that important, why didn't you say so beforehand? I had a question. I heard the design over the entrance was made by one of the newer students, is that true? I mean, it's just so incredible. Aramis really is on the top of the art world, aren't they? Thank you, that was my handiwork actually. Really, you did that? Well, you're one talented young lady. If you don't mind, can you tell me about your process? Are you kidding me right now? Why does everyone and their mother have to fawn over her? I've been studying way harder than her. They had to pass that grueling entrance exam just to get in the door. So the new kids are acting as guides for visitors? I've seen those two over in Old Town before. They don't look like they're enjoying each other's company. That's putting it mildly. Supposed to go together about as well as oil and water. That'll change over time though. They're both good, hardworking kids, so I'm sure they'll find some common ground soon enough. She's becoming more and more like a leader by the day. So this is the new student everyone's been talking about. I was hoping I'd get a chance to meet her. When I grow up, I'm gonna go to Aramis. I wanna be just like these two nice students.
The Aramis Academy Festival.
Damn it, they're acting like I'm not even here. I was really wanting to show Mom and Dad just how capable I really am. I refuse to accept some boorish scholarship student who only got in the door because she's good at art. The visitors aren't the only ones who are complimenting my art. The other students and teachers are too. It's seriously throwing me for a loop here. Oh, but Curtis isn't. I don't think he likes me very much. Kinda sucks, but I can deal.
Wow, those girls are so cool.
I suspect this year's attendee data will prove to be a fascinating read. Attendee data? You mean for a festival? Naturally. I hear the alumni of the Empire's Fourth Military Academy have formed communities filled with individuals of all backgrounds. I'm not proposing you copy their idea beat for beat, but they could very well do something similar. You have a large gathering of highly influential persons all in one place. What better data collecting opportunity could one ask for? I'm at a loss for words. Same. Can't you stop thinking about work for one damn second? It's a festival for aliens' sake. Take it easy. You really shouldn't engage in work-related activities off the clock. But I'd hardly call this work. If anything, I consider it an act of respite. An act of respite, my ass. You're just an unrelenting workaholic who knows every word in the dictionary except rest and relaxation. He's got you there. You were the same way back in school. Always dragging your workhorse student council members along on your wild rides. And by workhorse, she means me. Such is the fate of all self-purported jack of all trades. You made your bed when you decided to be a co-adjutant for the other clubs and take on requests from your fellow classmates. Don't act like many of those ran from you. You even got me entangled in a number of your ridiculous schemes. Like that unofficial competition between clubs in June, or all that nonsense about ghosts in September. Man's got a knack for getting people to go along with his bullshit. Now that I think on it, that is where your Spriggan business first took root, isn't it? It all tracks back to your school days. The same can be said for us too, really. I don't know if you or I would have taken the path we did were it not for the experiences we had here. Guess there's some truth to the old saying, no experience is ever truly wasted. Man, it's like their inner circle is completely impenetrable. I don't know if I'll ever find a place among them. This year's festival is remarkably well put together. Speaking as an alumnus and as someone who helped a little with the preparations, I'm very pleased with the results. We certainly went through a lot in order to make it today possible, in more ways than one. Damn straight, it's been one hell of a road getting to this point. I will have other business to attend to soon, so if you could make the rounds of Elaine and my stead, I would very much appreciate it. So quick to crack the whip and play the pain in the ass busybody at the same time. It's like I'm right back in school. Thanks for always looking out for me, Kaina. I'd like to get you something nice with the money I'd got from my part-time job. Ah, that's so sweet, Lashka, thank you. I'll be happy with anything you give me, just tell me what it is and I'll buy it. Okay, then wait, no, that defeats the whole point of a thank you gift. It's fine, I wanna do it, and besides, it's a thought that counts, right? I just can't win with Kaina. I've never been to a school festival before. I bet I would have liked going with Annie and everyone else. Oh, stop that train of thought right there, Lashka. I told myself I'm gonna have fun today. Otherwise, there's something from all worry up there. Oh yeah, I think Sylvia and Rebecca are here at the festival too. I should go find them and say hello later. Looks like the 2-on-2 basketball challenge is in full swing. I see you got people from outside the school to assist with the event. Are you visiting all the activities one by one? Ours is going great thanks to you pointing us in the right direction the other day. Me and my crew were stunned at first. Couldn't believe a famous Irons Academy would ask us to pitch in. The plan is to have Simon's crew take turns with a boys' team over the next 3 days. would be rough to have a girls team do the rotating, especially if an actual pro showed up. Hard to say, but our members aren't quite at that level. That's what led her to come to us outsiders for help. Just so you know though, I've got a fire in me like never before right now. As club captain, I want to make extra sure we put on a good showing with all the alumni here today. We definitely seem more on the ball than usual today, Sasha. You can tell, huh? Ren did tell us not to overdo it though. Sounds like this 2-on-2 challenge ought to be pretty heated then. Well, we call it 2-on-2, but it's actually more like 2 1-on-1 sessions. If that sounds like a thing, then step up. Me and Sasha will face off against you guys personally, just to keep things interesting.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
I got some good news. They said they have a smaller goal for kids and a softer ball they can lend us. That's great. Did you hear that, Yumi? I did. I get to play basketball, yay! You gonna shoot some hoopsiums? Cheering everyone is really fun, but I wanna play too. Tell me, Shizuna, you gotta show me your super special moves. I wanna do some cool shots like all the big kids. Do I even know any special basketball moves? I do. I show you my patented shadow clone shot. Basically, I move super fast and create an after image of myself, throwing the defense into a dazed frenzy. Wow! I don't really get it, but that sounds so cool. Oh, I know one too. I can teach you my Sapphire Step. It's a technique that engulfs you in blue flame, giving you the strength to push through to the goal. Oh, show me, show me! Well, I'm glad we're having fun, but I'm also a little concerned. Hey, don't go teaching Yums anything weird, and that goes double for you, Shizuna. Ah, why are you singling me out? That's not very nice. I gotta tell Mommy all about how I got to play with Fairy and Shizuna. And I show her the super special moves they're teaching me.
Thank you for
Oh yeah, Maxime's coming later too. I wanna play basketball with him. I bet she could have pulled off a special move if she was possessed like that one time. I think I'll play with her for a little while, as long as you and that old guy from Monmouth won't get too fussed about it. You mean I bumped Shizuna here at the basketball court? If you told me I'd be shooting hoops with her 6 months ago, I'd have laughed on your face. You should try out the basketball challenge if you have the time. I think you'd like it. Simon's so amazing. I mean, can't you see how skilled he is? Sasha's just as good though. I'm so glad I get to watch them both play today.
Okay.
Can't believe I even got Kirk to help out. Looks like he's talking to his sister right now. Guess there's more to him than I thought. Lucia, the hell are you doing here? What do you mean the hell am I doing here? I came to see the school festival, where else? Wait a minute. When you said I booked for the day earlier, did you mean you were coming to the festival? Why didn't you say so? We could have come together. No, we couldn't have, and besides, I'm just here to root for Simon. After that, I'm going straight home. Wow, this must be fate at work. Let's run around later and look at all the booths, okay, Kirk? Did you not hear what I said? Wonder why my sister asked me to come to this festival today. Man, I really don't get her. Is she up to something, or did she just want to spend time with me? Whatever. At least I'm free after this. And I guess I don't hate the idea of hanging out together. Kirk's a bad liar. I know he's secretly happy to see me. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I should probably go say hi to Kirk's teammates. I've never got the chance to meet them before, but if they're friends of my little brother, I bet they're all really nice. Oh, look at that, Cinnamon. It's a basketball challenge. Well, wanna give it a go? Sounds okay, but I'm not really in the mood. Besides, it won't get us any food or mirror, so what's the point? There's more to life than money, kiddo. I get you're worried about the cost, but you ought to take this chance to do something fun. I thought this was supposed to be a business trip, not a pleasure trip. I only came because you asked me to, but I just feel so out of place here. This is a school for rich kids. I don't belong in a place like this. Funny you say that. I heard through the grapevine that the girl who did all the art in the front gate was an orphan, just like you. Seriously? In my mind, where you came from or what happened in the past doesn't matter. Your future is yours to decide. And if you're worried about the money, don't be. Whatever school you want to go to, I'll pay for it. What, are you high on something? You know I'm not smart enough to go to school. And I'm already happy enough with just working with you at the bazaar. Hearing just made my day. Well, you've still got plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. That Fazir is way too generous for his own good. Like, seriously, he shouldn't be wasting his money on like that. He's already spent enough on me as it is. Gotta put my foot down on this one before he's as broke as a joke. I'm not about to go hitting the books anytime soon. I'd rather just keep helping out with the bazaar. That's my calling. I brought Zinam here so she could maybe broaden her horizons a bit. It was all for her benefit. But she ended up making me feel all warm inside. It's not often I get to have a heart-to-heart with her. Okay, now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, it's time for the two of us to have a little fun. We came a long way to get here, so we're gonna make the most of it. Hey, it was kids from Old Town. You on a date or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Are you still upset with Mr. Hawker? How could I not be? He obviously just sees me as baggage. Dad's always gone on some business trip or whatever. I bet he doesn't even want to come home. He'd be way happier if he got reassigned, then he wouldn't have to put up with me. Harry, you really are spoiled, aren't you? Huh? If you got time to whine and moan, why don't you just tell him how you feel? Quit acting tough and just say you want to see him or because you're lonely. I'm not lonely. Quit talking nonsense, you nitwit. You're the nitwit here. Anyone with eyes can tell you're blowing smoke. I know deep down you really, really love your dad. But you started thinking back to the time when you was buried in work and when you felt like your mom threw you away.
In the left wing on the first floor.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just go and make up with him already. And I'm not taking no for an answer, mister. Fine, whatever. Thanks, Sheena. You're very welcome. Well, sounds like Harry and his dad will be able to make up. That's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, I'm glad this is a festival, so I want him and everyone else to be enjoying themselves, not moping about. Oh, I'm glad Harry's feeling better now. He was so down in the dumps, even I was getting depressed. Maybe it was a little too harsh on him, but the school festival only comes around once a year. I want us both to enjoy it. And you didn't hear all that, did you? Nope, no idea what you're talking about. You two have fun, okay? Yeah, we know. Guess I better go apologize to Dan, huh?
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
Can't remember the last time I saw Jess perform live. It hits me right in the feels.
You have what it takes to oust our
Carol?
resident
Are you
game
crying?
master? Then I
Because
invite you
Jess
to
has
come
gotten
by
even
and
better.
try your luck.
And it's been 4 months since the last time. I just couldn't hold it and I guess. For real? You do remember meeting up with him after he's done, right? You sure you're gonna be up for it? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's gonna empty the tear tanks first, then I'll be good. She's always like this, so I guess that's part of what makes her cute. Jess shines even brighter than before. I heard he got a big break in Crossbow, but he's still got the same lilt in his voice when he sings. I'm not exactly bawling my eyes out like Carol here, but I get how she feels. To us, Jess will always be an irreplaceable friend. What a lovely melody. I wonder, could he be a professional musician? Not sure, but I know I saw this guy performing at the concert hall in Riverside up until last year. I think he might have lived in Old Town at one point. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. One of the guys I used to hang with was a pretty big fan of Jess's music. He said his songs moved him to tears. It's not every day you hear a delinquent be open about something like that. Is that so? Yes, it does sound rather unusual. I'm happy I asked you to take me along to the school festival, Eddie. You come from a world entirely unbeknownst to me, and I very much appreciate you sharing your knowledge about it. No big deal. Just happy that you're here with me. Honestly, I'm surprised that someone of your standing would even want to associate with a guy like me. I'll just be friends. Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's true that the circumstances in which we met were a little less than ideal, but I'm very grateful I got to know you. Here's to a long and prosperous friendship. Right back at you. Sounds like the Zaya is long gone now. It's all in the past. Haven't seen those guys who were hunting the old members around either. I think I can finally move past all that and stay on the straight and narrow from now on. Both my father and Rumsford have come around on Eddie. It's strange to think that had I never asked him to stage a kidnapping, We may never have met.
This festival
I'm proud that
is
Eddie
an
and I've become
annual
such good
tradition
friends.
that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in. Our entire student body has put their all into creating this year's activities.
These feelings were trapped in my heart when I scream. I just fall apart. These feelings were only for me. I heard the pro singer was gonna be here, but I had no idea it would be him. We figured there'd been no harm in reaching out and asking him to do a show, and to our surprise he agreed. He said he was planning to visit Edith anyway. I'm really grateful that he came. People have been really excited about him being here. Good. There's Ren. Oh, hello, Van. Swin came by to offer his help just now. I was just in the middle of handing off some of the student council work for him. I see. I take it you're having him fill in as stage manager? That's right, there's still a few preparations to complete for the special performance, so I figured I might as well help out while I'm still here.
Out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs.
We're doing a final round of prop and costume checks at the moment. Thank you all for your hard work, Ren. You too, Swin, Chignon. I'll stop by later to help with any final checks that need to be made. Sounds good. Take your time though. You deserve to have fun for once. That's right, just make sure you take good care of our director, alright? I hope you come to see us perform tonight, Mr. Arkwright. Thanks to your advice, we were able to make all sorts of improvements. Don't worry, I'll be there. In fact, I'm even looking forward to it. Just make sure you guys take time to enjoy the festivities yourself, alright? It would be a waste of your youth to work the whole festival. Something tells me you're speaking from experience. Anyway, there's no need for concern, Van. I've already made plans to take some pictures of myself experiencing the festival once my break starts. My friends and family back home keep insisting on seeing pictures of me enjoying myself. They plan on spending some time with Nadia and some other students later. You should try and enjoy yourselves too, Van. Make sure you don't have any regrets this time around. Just worry about yourself for now, alright? Now that I think about it, I'm sure Lyle must be working hard as well. Maybe I should buy him something to express my appreciation. Swin and Nadia have gotten much more comfortable around here compared to when they first transferred in, which makes it all the more disappointing that they're going to be leaving soon. Hopefully we remember this time fondly later down the road. Aren't you leaving soon as well, or will you stay another full year? I got a pamphlet showing a full list of stage performances. There's quite a few acts before tonight's big show. It looks like Mishy's going to be next on stage. If Lapis were here, she would have been first in line. She probably would have emptied the supply of all the food stalls too.
Well...
Good.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball.
I never thought the day would come when you'd finally make good on your promise.
Hey, it's not like I'm trying to make it up to you or anything. But you know, I just figured I'd escort the former student council vice president around.
Well, that's very kind of you, former general affairs manager and resident jack of all trades. Our festival was a busy affair in its own right, but it looks like theirs is even more so. I have to wonder if they're managing all right.
Trust me, the current student council crew knows what they're doing. I wouldn't worry.
On the first floor. Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Wow, those girls are so cool.
Seriously, can you at least try and smile? You're going to scare the visitors away. Hey, take it up with ideas. I didn't ask to be born with this face. Okay, settle down you two, no fighting. Curtis, I agree that it's important to greet our guests with a smile. However, don't you think it's important that you be genuine with them too? I guess so. You're right, Agnes. And Kisawa, I know I told you to take your role seriously, but you don't have to be so uptight. It's okay to relax. Oh, okay. Nice job winning the new kids, Chief. Well, I was in their shoes last year, so I understand how I feel. Being on the managing end this year has actually been somewhat of an adjustment for me. Honestly, I feel slightly out of my element. Could have fooled me. I think you're doing a bang-up job. Thank you, Van. I know my student council and class workload is only going to go up now that I'm in second year. But that means I just have to work that much harder, both at school and at my part-time job. That way, I can keep holding my head high. Someone's fired up. Well, I'll be counting on you. She's just as dependable as ever.
You need a coffee fix? Then look no further.
A maid cafe and an Eastern tea house. Wow, they thought of everything.
So which do you prefer? The maid outfits or the Eastern dresses?
You have what it takes to oust
Neither?
our resident game master?
Hey, that's not why I brought it up. I swear.
And try your luck.
I'm glad to see that our imports are doing so well. Thanks to the tea from Horatio that Elaine shared with me, I feel that I was able to broaden my horizons a bit. Quincy Bell's products are lovely indeed. You should order it yourself sometime, Van. Lab is a resting place.
Step right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
Our booth is open. Please stop on by.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball game.
They really went all out this
To
year.
any daring challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs. Why not give it a try?
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Ah, Kincaid is here now. Mr. Powell, it's been a while. Oh, Kincaid, I see you've grown into a fine young man. You were one of our previous student council presidents, right? Yes, I was, and these two were my cohorts. Ah, Beauty's Blade, the president who succeeded you. Mr. Arkwright, one of our advisors for this year's festival. Yep, that's me. I got my fingers in all sorts of pies at the moment. Anyways, as a fellow alumnus, what say you to helping us make a few rounds for the festival? I'd be happy to.
Well,
Thank you for coming
Seeing
to
that
the
campus
first day
this
of the
way brings
Aramis
back so
Academy
many
Festival.
memories. I'm relieved to see that Mr. Powell hasn't changed at all.
This festival is an annual tradition that
Anya said
preserves
more to
the
say?
principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in.
Apparently.
Our
One of my
entire
duties here is to
student
check
body
in
has
on
put
the
their
new
all
students
into
while I
creating
make my
this
rounds.
year's activities.
I'm a little worried
So
about these
please
two, to be honest.
enjoy.
The argument could have blown out of control if I wasn't here. Just have to keep an eye on them, whether it's at school or back in Old Town. Good. Then, what events do we do? Card game. Sure. This card game requires a partner. Who should I invite? Good question. Invite Aaron. Rules are 2 versus 2, so if either member of a team takes first place, they win the match. You'll need to strategize differently than you would going solo, so watch out for that. Let me show you fools how we do it in Langport. No time to waste, let's give them out. Good.
All right, let the games begin.
Anytime this century.
Gah!
Damn it! Rematch now!
Okay.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Quiz show.
Right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard.
Let's ask Agnes. So, you have to host this whole shebang, huh? Kind of a short store to draw. It can be rough at times, still festivals like these hold a special place in my heart. Besides, I can't slack off when the entire student body is so hard at work. Now, without further ado, let the Quiz King Aramis tournament begin. I'm Tower Herschel, and I'll be your mistress of ceremonies. Hopefully the things I learned in class will come into play here. I'd say an honor student like you already has a head start. The quiz will consist of 10 questions total, but be careful. If you miss 3, you're out.
All right, let's start the quiz. Question.
No,
Shoot.
second place, of course.
Question.
Second place was question number 2. What number of I have no idea. 23rd?
I was right. Question.
A hero in fourth Requiem, Michelle.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
What year did the Calvin?
No,
I have
I
no
got it
idea.
wrong. Question.
I'm not good at these quizzes. What is Professor Epstein's first name? Claude.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Thin removable key. Title.
I was right. Question.
Which film won the Farbad Film Festival first? Leon Dior. That was for Requiem.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
What city sits on the border of Crossbar and Western Altair?
I was right. Question.
What job involves taking requests from a dubious natures? Oregon?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Which is the Orba district's fifth?
I was right. You did it. Great job.
Nice. We did good.
We really had to think on some of those.
Yeah. One fail was actually just a fail for reading the question correctly, because it's extremely mean that the time runs before I can see the question. We've got something even nicer in store for anyone who managed to answer all 10 questions, so feel free to come again. Alright.
Step right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Thank you for coming.
Hey man, would you like to go for a swim in a sea of data? Give you a chance to experience what being a hacker is really like.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in.
Feel free to give it a try. Should I invite? Yumi. I never heard of hacking before, but it looks like fun. Alright, let's jump right in.
Whoa! I'm a hacker now.
Guess follow them around and
There goes the luck.
I did it!
save point.
There goes the luck.
We did real good, huh?
We did. Congrats on clearing the beginner course. Here's a prize. Now you have access to the intermediate course. Try it out if you get a chance. It's of course simple enough.
Your coffee fix? Look no further.
Good.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival. This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis.
All three, okay.
The founder of our academy
That leaves the
firmly believed in.
sport event. Basketball.
Our entire student body has put their all into
The
creating
basketball
this
teams
year's
are hosting
activities.
some 2-on-2s today.
Enjoy.
Wanna give it a go? Who should I partner with? Kincaid. Renee Kincaid. Even now, people still talk about your stint at the Aramis boys basketball team's star player. You know of me, I skip the pleasantries then. Let's see how well the club has held up over the years. Ace versus ace, old versus new. Why don't I heat things up? Don't forget about our match. Hope you're ready to lose.
Let's go for the win!
It's been some time since our last tag team match.
Okay, let's begin.
Ah,
You did it!
Too bad. Too bad.
Okay.
Nice moves. Yeah.
Nope.
Not happening.
Draw.
Do your best.
Very good.
Excellent
Keep it up.
job.
Very good.
Excellent job.
I don't think so.
You can do it.
Maybe? No.
Keep it up.
I don't think so. Aww. There.
Excellent.
There.
Nope.
Too slow. You can do better than that, Van.
Yeah, I can.
Too
You
bad.
can still make it.
There.
Keep at it.
There.
Yeah.
Keep at it.
Very good.
Too bad.
That's the right idea.
There.
Yeah.
Great job.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Nice moves.
Not bad. For someone like
Looks
you.
like victory is ours.
I may have gotten just a bit carried away.
We lose, fair and square. Great job, guys. Here's a little prize for beating us. Nice, fix the bundle. The prize only the first time wins, but you're free to come back and take us on again if you want. Enjoy the rest of the festival. The basketball teams are hosting some 2-on-2 today. Wanna give it a go? I didn't think teaming up with Sasha would be so fun. And we've even got the rest of a team here to watch. Gotta make sure I tear up a court for them.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
You know, I gotta say, Sasha's one hell of a player. I'm amazed just watching her. I'm gonna have to ask if she can play me in a match sometime. Once it's done with the festival, of course.
Our academy firmly believed in.
Wonder how my brother's state with Miss Sonia's going. Guess I'll go snoop on them in a bit when my shift's up. Good.
Wow. Those girls are so cool.
But you're just a nameless student, right? Elaine. Card game or not, a challenge is a challenge. We're playing for keeps, Van.
All right, let the games begin.
What's wrong?
What about this?
My precious life points.
And that's how it's done.
We lost. Hate to see it, but you got us good. Here's a prize. Don't mind if I do. Someone with skill is probably a better match for the advanced table. We've got a few special guests here running both matches, so go hit them up if you want to challenge. Try hard mode. I got a load of our next unlucky challenges. Hold up, you guys are the ones manning the advanced table. What happened to this being student run? Friendly warning, if you stay in both seats, we won't hold back. Our opponents this time seem to have some kind of sixth sensor game. Now I'm invested. No time to waste, let's deal them out.
All right, let the games begin.
Oh man, shit out of luck.
And that's how it's done.
Crap. The bitter taste of defeat. Better start thinking up a new name, Victory Jack. Ah, don't flatter yourself, going easy on all these school kids just left us rusty. Let's see you try and win one more round. Spoiler out, you won't. Alright, that's enough trash talk. You're making us look like sore losers. Anyway, man, take this. It's your prize for coming out on top. Nice. Should be able to find a use for this. That's the only one we got. But you're always welcome to play us again, just for the heck of it. Alright.
If you need your coffee fix, then look no further.
Right, and intermediate course. Infiltration missions are like my whole shtick. Can't be that much harder than virtual reality. Alright, let's jump right in.
Ha! Time to crack this thing wide open.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Just a waiting game? No. Okay.
There goes the luck.
Ugh. Okay, you're stunned.
Piece of cake.
There goes the luck.
Mission accomplished.
Congrats on clearing the intermediate course. Here's your prize. That level didn't stand a chance against you, huh? The only thing we got that's any harder is our advanced course. Let's invite Katra. You helped build this game, didn't you, Katra? Yes, we said SE had a small part in it too. We based it off that hacking program we've been utilizing, but it's really managed to come into its own. Don't pat yourself on the back too hard there. How about we see how well it holds up? Alright, let's jump right in.
Alright, let's hack our way through.
Good. When was...
Analysis complete.
There goes the luck.
Shit.
Aw, man.
There goes the luck.
Can I get past them when they're stunned? No, we can't, okay. I didn't know that.
We're almost out of time.
There goes the luck.
Good teamwork, Van.
Yeah, thank you. That was close. Congrats on clearing the advanced course. Here's a prize. Damn, that's some pretty good stuff. Man, bro, you breezed through that level like it was a walk in the park. Mad respect. There aren't any higher difficulties available. You can always come back for another session if you're up for it.
From the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball game.
Step right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
Okay, quiz. Lane? The composition of the quiz itself will be key here. I trust you keep any pesky trick question from tripping us up. On the flip side, you can take all the painfully straightforward ones. The quiz will consist of 10 questions. Be careful.
All right, let's start the quiz. Question.
Which one of the Farbad Festival's first Leon is Wolf's Requiem?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Zin is Taito.
Scored 1 point.
Question.
What is the name of hotel in Langport's new town? Kowloon.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
What year did the Calvanium Revolution take place? 11-0.
Scored 1 point.
Question.
What is the last name of illustrious Z1 champion Maxime Lugan?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
What is the Calvadium Republic's national anthem? Emblem, the three-leaf clover.
Scored 1 point.
National emblem.
Question.
Which city is not in the Calvadium Republic? Palm.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Which railway line is not in the Kreuzen main line?
Scored 1 point.
Question.
Because Kreuzen is in Erebonia. What is the name of a Basel's famous confection? Angadam?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Where's the Bracer Guild's H. Le Mans?
Scored 1 point.
You did it! Great job!
Easy as pie.
They threw some rather difficult questions in the mix.
Amazing, you aced every question! Hereby dub you the Quiz Kings of Aramis. You've more than earned it. Please accept this in commemoration of your new reign. Wow, some quality stuff. You don't let it go to waste. That's the last of the prizes we have to give, but there are plenty of questions you might not have seen yet. So drop by for another round of the mood strikes. Good, but I would end the episode here, and
What's next?
next time we take a look outside of Aramis, I think. So the Orba district and Old Town maybe. Until next time then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.